Hey everybody, welcome back to Knots and Knobs. Today we're gonna try. I got another special surprise for you. Today we're gonna review the Weller Single Barrel. The last video I posted was the Weller CYPB, which is tasty. It's very tasty. In that video, I said that it was kind of harsh at first, straight out of the bottle. But once that opened up some and it mellowed out and aired out some, it was actually very smooth. That harshness almost completely dissipated. It was a very, very lovely bottle. And as you can see, I might have put a little dent in it because it was pretty tasty. So today we're going to continue on our Weller series, like I discussed in the first video, with the Weller Single Barrel. All Weller products are wheated bourbons, which is great. I love a wheated bourbon. Made by Buffalo Trace. This is part of their special. These are like the more rare releases, allocated releases. These aren't the super rare ones. Buffalo Trace has what they call their antique collection, and their antique collection it has the William LaRue Weller. It's in I think it's about the same size bottle, but a little sleeker, maybe a little bit taller. There's the George T. Stagg from Stagg Jr. There's Stagg Jr. and then there's George T. Stagg. And then there's the Thomas H. Handy and the Eagle Rare 17-year and the Sazerac, I believe it's Rye, Sazerac Rye 18-year. Eagle Rare 17-year and Sazerac 18. And those 5 bottles make up what they call their antique collection. Now, new this year, they have a Buffalo Trace announced they're going to be adding E.H. Taylor to the antique collection. It is not known yet, for whatever I've seen, hasn't said exactly which E.H. Taylor or if they're going to produce a special E.H. Taylor for that antique collection, but the Colonel E.H. Taylor bottles are going to be added to the antique collection, so that'll be kind of cool. It'll be interesting to see what exactly they plan on doing. If you haven't seen a Colonel E.H. Taylor bottle, it is the tall cardboard box bottle. It's a tall cardboard cylinder with the bottle inside. They're actually really cool. It's very iconic on a lot of people's collections and a lot of people's shelves. I have one. Should have grabbed it. But here we are. So let's crack this Weller Single Barrel and see how it tastes. So as always, we use our bourbon blade. I love this thing. It's the coolest. I really say, go buy one. Go buy one. And if he ever watches this video, I promote your stuff, man. Awesome. All right. Now, the CYPB, like I said, it was very harsh on the front. When you first popped it, it was kind of harsh. So this, maybe we'll let it open, let it breathe just a minute. Oh, that smells really nice. And if you ever watched Bruzel, he says he gets a lot of red fruit from all the Weller line. And so far, I kind of get that too. I had the Special Reserve out at dinner the other night. They had it for pours out at dinner, so I was able to get like a little pour of that. Haven't found a bottle in the wild yet that I'm willing to pay for. The Special Reserve, people around here seem to think because it says Special Reserve that it's even fancier than the other bottles. So they want like $150, $200 for it. They want like $200 for it. I've seen a few places where they had it for $200, and sitting right next to it is a Weller 12-year, which is technically a little bit better than the Special Reserve, but it's only $150. And I was like, what? So let's give this a pour then. It's got an okay color. It's not super dark. I have a video where I do a review of the Larceny Single Barrel Proof. It's a kind of a bottle drop done by Take from Our Bourbon. It's a delicious cigar. I get like a delicious cigar blend on it, like a cinnamon tobacco. It's really good. Watch for that video coming. It's great. But that one was very dark. This guy, it's a little light. Yeah. But it's only 97 proof. That's great. This CYPB was 95 proof, so it's a little more proof points than the CYPB. I do right off the bat. I get that dark red fruit. That yeah, like that red, like a red apple. It's really weird. Isn't it fascinating how bourbons can give you so many different notes, like apple and grape and raisin and maybe like a golden raisin and just vanillas and caramels and toffee and like toasted pecan, and it's awesome. I love it. That smells really good again. Just dark red fruit, a little bit of oak, really good. Oh, that's nice. Again, it has a little bite in the middle, but I think that's just because it's first cracked. I think if we let this breathe for a few minutes, it'll actually mellow out quite a bit like the CYPB did. Yeah, I like that. That's very tasty. It's got a really nice color. It's a little lighter, but it's still a good color. It's got a weird, like an odd toasty. I mean, the wheated gives it like that toasty flavor. I don't get as much red fruit on the palate on this one. It might have been the barrel. The barrel they used for this might be a little different. I don't know. Yeah, on the nose, it's like red fruit, a little oak. Like I almost get a little toastiness, a little toasted note on it. I definitely get sweet red fruit, just sweet dark red fruit. On the palate, I'm getting a very hint, like sweetie, like apple-ish, like red apple. I do get a pretty hard oak on it. The tannins really hit. I get like a harsher oak tannin. I think once it opens up and it airs out, it's gonna be fantastic. I mean, it's good right now. It's just a little more harsh right off the bat than I would think. It's a great whiskey. It's a good whiskey. It's a delicious bourbon. When it airs out and mellows out some, I think it's gonna be fantastic. But let's talk about the price point. So the price point on something like this, I don't really know exactly what MSRP is, but they go for like $500 a bottle in the secondary market, and that is way too much money to pay for that. It's way too much money to pay for These aren't super hard to find. They're kind of hard to find. All the Wellers are kind of hard to find, but they're not really, really, really hard to find. There's a lot of stores that have them in the store, but they want $200, $400, $500 for it. And this guy goes for like $400 or $500 on the secondary market. And the juice inside is not worth that much money. I picked it up for about $180, which isn't a bad price. It's less than half of what the secondary is, so that's not bad. And it was they were all kind of together, so I was like, and they were all like really good prices, so I was like, yeah, we'll pick that one up. Why not? Glad I did. It is a tasty bourbon. I really want this to air out some more, get some air in it, so it kind of settles and kind of mellows. because I really want to pick up more of that traditional Weller note. Like, I love the wheat, I love the dark red fruit. I want to try the Antique 107 so bad, so bad. But as I said in other videos, it's just they always have it marked so high. It's crazy. It's great. It's not even worth it. Oh, that's a lot more mellow. Just sitting there for like a couple minutes, that mellowed out quite a bit. I still get like a bite on the back. I still get a bite of that oak. It's very oakiness on the back I'm getting off of this bottle. I get a little more of the red fruit. I do get a lot of that oak through it. It's very heavy oak. And it might just be this batch of the single barrel. But still, not a bad bourbon. Pretty freaking tasty. I would definitely just drink it neat. I would not use this as a mixer. So, yeah. So far, I would give that, I don't know, I give it like a 7 out of 10 if I was going to do a 10 scale. I would give this guy like a 9. Like a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 or 9 out of 10. No, a 10 out of 10 is like something where I'm like, dude, that's crazy. Like a 10 out of 10 is going to be like, this is an 8 out of 10. This Larceny that I was sipping on, this is like a 9 out of 10. For the proof, fantastic. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got. So I will see you in the next one.